Hey, how's it going, everybody? This is Paul from Paul's Predatory Fish. Coming at you. Just wanted to give a quick update. I know I haven't been on posting videos much lately. I've been super busy. We're actually in the process of moving. We're moving from a 600 square foot apartment to a 2,000 square foot house. So big plans, big updates, lots of stuff in store for you guys to check out. Going to be doing a lot of moving. We've got tanks, and more tanks that are going to need to be moved pretty soon. So it's going to be a long process. It's going to be a journey, an adventure, but I'm willing to share that with you guys because I'm excited. I want you guys to be excited. It's going to be a lot of fun. So stay tuned for that. There'll be a whole separate video on the move, tearing down tanks, moving fish, packing fish, driving, re-establishing and setting up the tanks, filters, heaters, etc. It's going to be a lot of fun. So stay tuned for that. Bear with me and stick with the videos so that way you can keep updated with everything that's going on, all the fish, me, myself, and everything else. So stay tuned, guys. I also wanted to address some of the clips I'm about to share with you guys are from the past weeks, weekends, anything I could really get a hold of videotape wise. We've got the introduction of a lungfish that my buddy dropped off for us. I have footage of dropping off some fish, some smaller fish, as well picking up some new fish. And the lungfish footage you're about to see, you'll notice I received him, put him into the 180-gallon tank, and then you'll see footage of him back out of the 180-gallon tank and into a garbage can. Unfortunately, he was introduced to the 180. It had some peacock bass in it. They didn't really mess with him too much. They kind of eyeballed him and sized him up, but there was no damage done to him. Unfortunately, he got spooked, and I came home after work, couldn't find him in the tank, couldn't find him anywhere. He had shot himself up through the smallest hole in the backside behind a filter and jumped out behind the tank. Luckily, I was able to catch it in time, and thankfully, lungfish get their name because they can breathe a good quantity of air before succumbing to being out of water. Now, with that being said, yes, they can breathe out of water for a very, very long amount of time. That doesn't mean they won't get ick or some kind of bacterial disease or infection or parasites from being out of water. This fish happened to jump out. He landed on carpet. His slime coat was utterly just destroyed. But luckily, a little bit of salt in the water, some fresh, clean water. Nothing became of it. He didn't end up getting any parasites. He didn't get ick. He didn't get any bacterial problems. He bounced back relatively quickly. He was fine within like 15 to 20 minutes. But I've got him in a 40-gallon breeder tank right now. He's going to be upgraded to a 75-gallon tank at some point. Once we're moved and reset up, he'll get into a bigger tank so that way he can really swim around more and whatnot. But as many of you know, lungfish don't necessarily need the large size tanks. They can thrive in a 40-gallon. They can thrive in relatively small tanks as long as they can turn around, because all they really do is sit, eat, poop, stuff like that. They're not a very active fish. They just hang out. But I'll switch the camera so you can see him in the 40-gallon tank. He was in the 180, like I said, jumped out. It didn't work out. Moved him to the 40, doing so much better by himself. So we'll get a quick clip of that. We have a special treat for you guys today. My buddy just dropped off this 15 to 16 inch African lungfish. And he is just in beautiful shape. Perfect fins. Absolutely gorgeous fish. So stay tuned and we'll get him into the tank and we'll give you guys updates on him. Alright guys, we're gonna scoop him out of the bucket and get him into the tank. He is just beautiful. Look at that. This tank is a little hazy. Just did a 40-gallon water change on it. It's a 180-gallon tank. He is just beautiful. the azul, coming to check them out. All the bass coming to see what exactly this is. Very curious. I'm very hungry as well.
On the beat.
I can get a quick little video of him without scaring him too much. He's about a 5 to 6 inch Oscillarius peacock bass. Beautiful little guy. I raised him out from about 1 inch. Going to be dropping him off as well. Check him out. Got some smallmouth bass in there of equal size. A couple of them. And then this is a 65-gallon tank that they're being raised out of. We got the barramundi down at the bottom right, just hanging out. But nice view of him. I'm surprised he's not shooting around the tank, letting me record for once. This little red-tailed tiger shovel-nose hybrid is going off to his new home as well. And he's a good-sized catfish as well. He's about 5-6 inches, same as that peacock bass.
I take beats. Basically, you know what I'm saying?
Beautiful little catfish. Let me see if I can pick up the little hybrid catfish, show you guys the great amount of size they have put on. Beautiful. Here's the peacock bass. Beautiful little Oscillarius. How's it going, everybody? We are on our way right now to drop off that baby red-tailed tiger shovel-nose hybrid catfish and that baby 6-7 inch peacock bass. So we'll let you guys know how it goes. We're currently on the road, about 15-20 minutes away. Not bad. It's relatively local, so it's probably 45-minute drive, 50-minute drive in total. So like I said, it's really not that bad. The fish are going to a good home, and we are picking up a monster red-tailed tiger shovel-nose hybrid adult catfish. Now, I'm being told he's about 15 to 18 inches long. We'll see when we get there. From pictures, he was looking about 18, so we'll see how it goes. But stay tuned for that, guys, and we'll get there soon. Now, lately I've been getting asked quite often, what's up with the late night fish pickups, late night fish drop-offs? Well, you see, the way my work schedule lines up to my free time, it tends to be mainly my free time is at night. I work most days and even some evenings. And having the opportunity to still pick up these fish, even though it is late, plays a huge role on the person selling or trying to get rid of the fish. So when they agreed to have me come at unorthodox hours later in the evening, it really boils down to that. So it helps me out. I can understand it can be a burden to some people showing up late. Most people go to bed early. They work during the mornings into the afternoon. Unfortunately, that's not how my schedule lines up. So it does help that people are willing to work with me on when I can get there, when I can pick up the fish, when I can drop off the fish. So that makes it a lot easier on me and on them.